Dickinson College's Alliance for Aquatic Resource Monitoring engages volunteers to monitor their local waterways. Using water quality data, communities are able to learn more about the health of their streams. In this video, we will be learning how to perform stage measurements on your stream to determine water depth. It is important to understand the stage of a stream because the amount of water can affect values like nitrate nitrogen and conductivity. Stage measurements can help create a comparison to other data points from the same monitoring site over time. Note that these measurements cannot be compared between different sites. There are two methods for measuring stage. The first is using a gauge stick. A gauge stick is essentially a giant ruler that measures in tenths of feet. To measure stage, first start by selecting a site with easy and safe access. You should be able to enter and exit the stream safely during different flow conditions any time of year. For your safety, do not enter the stream under high flow conditions. Next, choose a spot in the stream that you can clearly identify and return to. Make sure your location is covered in water even during low flow conditions. Find some reference points like rocks, trees, or other landmarks that will help you return to this spot in the future. It is important to return to the same location every month so that the measurements are standardized. Now that you have your spot, lower your gauge stick into the water until it rests on the bottom of the stream. Turn the calibrated side, or the side with the markings, downstream. This will help prevent a higher reading from water flowing into the stick. Record your value on your datasheet. If the water level is between two marks, record the middle value. For example, if it's between 0.6 and 0.7, record 0.65. Remove the gauge stick and place it back in the water in the same spot to measure your replicate. Your two values should be within 0.2 feet of each other. If they are not, perform these steps again until two values are within range. The second method of measuring stage requires a bridge and a tape measure. Note that this version of measuring stage will have an opposite relationship to conductivity since it is measuring the distance from a known height, not the depth of the stream. This does not, however, make a difference in using this data to determine the relationship and identifying pollution events. First, select a bridge with easy and safe access. Make sure that you are not in danger when measuring stage from this site. Next, choose a spot along the bridge near the middle of the stream that you can easily identify and return to in the future. Grab a measuring tape and add a weight to the bottom of it so that when you lower it off of the bridge, it will stay as straight as possible. Lower your measuring tape until it reaches the surface of the water. Always lower the tape from the same height, such as the top of the railing. Record the value on your datasheet. Repeat this process for your second replicate. Remember that your two values should be within 0.2 feet of each other. Note that you may need to convert inches to feet when using a tape measure. For example, 3 inches are 0.25 feet. Congratulations! You've learned how to measure the stage of a stream. We hope this tutorial has been helpful. Thank you for watching and for volunteering to help assess the health of your stream. We appreciate your investment in your local waterways, and happy monitoring!